Let's talk about what you all know about and deal with every single day. The cost for virtually everything is up big time. Food, gas, rent, utilities, cars, you name it.
On and on, right? We could go on with the list. December saw the biggest jump in the consumer price index in about 4 decades. So Susan is joining us live this morning with more on the rising costs. Susan, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, the cost of energy, including gas, actually ticked down slightly from November to December, but the cost of everything else just kept going up. And overall, it all added up to about a 7% increase. That's a whopping number, analysts say.
You feel it on the car lot, at the gas pump, and the grocery store. The cost of just about everything is going up. December's consumer price index shows a 7% spike compared to a year ago.
A 7% annual rate of increase in consumer prices is huge. It's the fastest pace in almost 40 years. And there's not a whole lot of silver lining to it.
Greg McBride is the chief financial analyst at Bankrate. He says the Federal Reserve is poised to raise interest rates to slow down demand in the economy, but it will take time to see change.
Until we start to see some measurable and sustained improvement in the supply chain, we're going to be facing these higher than customary price increases, because a lot of this inflation we're seeing is rooted in the supply chain, and the Omicron variant just throws another variable, another wrinkle into that supply chain issue.
It all has a very real impact on all of us.
Going to a fast food place we go to, it's like, oh, this feels like this is $2 more than we normally pay, and it just happened overnight, right?
Deacon Hayes is a dad of 2. He's also the founder of Well Kept Wallet and an expert at digging out of debt, saving, and budgeting. He says there are ways to keep your budget intact, even with rising prices.
It's just about having a plan and saying, okay, well, I gotta reevaluate my budget for these different categories and say, what can I do, right? Could I wash my car at home? Could we eat out less? Could we maybe eat out someplace different that's less expensive, right? Start to make shifts that will let us actually stay on budget instead of go over budget.
So food is one of those unavoidable parts of any family's monthly budget. So here are a few tips to help you save on your next grocery shopping trip. First, you want to shop the sales. If you see something like chicken or beef on sale, grab an extra package, throw it in the freezer. That way you'll have it when you need it, and it will be at that discounted price. You can also buy generics. Those off-brand products are probably going to save you money, especially if you kind of shift to an all off-brand grocery cart. And then you also want to plan your meals. If you know exactly what you're going to use throughout the week, you're not going to end up tossing out food when it goes bad that you haven't been able to use, guys.